Introduction: Harnessing the Power of Willpower. Welcome to How to Increase Willpower, a journey designed to help you tap into the incredible power of self-control and discipline. Whether you're looking to build healthier habits, achieve your long-term goals, or simply find better balance in your daily life, this book is your guide to understanding and enhancing willpower. Willpower is like a muscle. The more you use and train it, the stronger it gets. Yet just like any other muscle, it requires the right exercises, nutrition, and rest to perform at its best. This book will provide you with practical strategies, real-life examples, and step-by-step exercises to help you boost your self-control, empowering you to lead a more fulfilled and purposeful life. Benefits you'll gain from this book. 1. Understanding willpower. Discover the science behind willpower and how it works in your brain and body. Learn why willpower can sometimes feel elusive and difficult to maintain. 2. Building better habits. Uncover practical techniques to build and sustain healthy habits. Use willpower to break free from negative behaviors and routines. 3. Achieving long-term goals. Master the art of setting realistic, achievable goals. Develop the perseverance needed to overcome obstacles and stay on track. 4. Improving self-control. Explore strategies to resist temptations and short-term gratifications. Gain control over impulses that hinder your progress. 6. Mental and emotional resilience. Enhance your ability to manage stress and maintain focus. Cultivate a positive mindset and emotional balance. 6. Enhanced decision-making. Strengthen your decision-making skills with proven techniques. Learn how to prioritize and make choices that align with your long-term objectives. Structure of the book. To guide you through this transformative journey, this book is organized into 10 engaging chapters, each designed to build upon the last. From understanding the fundamentals to applying advanced techniques, you'll gain the tools and insights needed to consistently boost your willpower. Each chapter includes relatable examples, practical exercises, and motivational stories to help you grasp and apply the concepts easily. By the end of this book, you will not only understand the secrets of willpower, but also be equipped to harness it effectively in every aspect of your life. A personal note. As a motivational author and speaker, I have witnessed the power of willpower firsthand. I have seen individuals transform their lives by discovering the latent strength within themselves. This book is not just about theory. It's about real, actionable strategies that you can implement today to see tangible results. Embark on this journey with an open heart and a determined mind. Your journey to increased willpower begins now. Welcome to a new chapter of your life. Let's get started. This introduction sets the stage for the reader, highlighting the benefits they will gain and providing an overview of the book's structure. It aims to motivate and engage readers from the outset, encouraging them to commit to the journey of increasing their willpower. Chapter 1. Understanding Willpower. Welcome to your journey of discovering the power within you. In this chapter, we will delve into the concept of willpower. We'll learn what it is, how it operates, and why it's crucial for achieving personal goals and maintaining healthy relationships. So let's get started. What is willpower? Simply put, willpower is the ability to control your actions, emotions, and thoughts in order to achieve something you desire. It's like a mental muscle that you can strengthen over time. Willpower helps you say no to short-term temptations so you can say yes to long-term goals. Everyday example, the chocolate cake dilemma. Imagine you are on a journey to lead a healthier lifestyle. One evening you see a tempting chocolate cake in the fridge. Your immediate desire is to eat a big slice, but you know this won't help your health goals. Willpower is the strength you use to resist the urge and opt for a healthier snack instead. How does willpower work? Willpower involves several parts of your brain, but the key player is the prefrontal cortex. This is the front part of your brain responsible for decision-making, focus, and self-control. When you're trying to resist an impulsive action, this part of your brain becomes very active. Why is willpower essential? Willpower plays a vital role in almost every aspect of life. Here are some reasons why it's so essential. 1. Achieving personal goals. Whether it's losing weight, saving money, or finishing a project, willpower is your trusty companion. 2. Maintaining healthy relationships. Willpower helps you stay patient, communicate effectively, and avoid saying things you might regret. 3. Managing everyday challenges. From resisting junk food to sticking to your workout plan, willpower guides you through daily obstacles. Willpower and short-term versus long-term goals. One way to understand willpower better is to think about short-term and long-term goals. Short-term goals bring immediate pleasure but might not benefit you in the long run. Long-term goals, on the other hand, require patience and effort but lead to lasting happiness and success. Everyday example: the study marathon. You have an important exam coming up. All your friends are going to a fun party, but you know you need to study. Here, willpower helps you stay focused on your long-term goal of doing well on the exam, even if it means missing out on some short-term fun. Understanding willpower depletion. Have you ever felt that you can resist temptations in the morning, but give in more easily in the evening? That's because willpower can get tired after frequent use, a concept known as willpower depletion. Just like how muscles get tired after a workout, your willpower can also wear thin after a day of making decisions and controlling impulses. Everyday example: the grocery store scramble. Imagine you're shopping for groceries after a long, tiring day. Your shopping list is full of healthy items, but you find yourself reaching for chips and cookies. This happens because your willpower is depleted after a day of self-control, making it harder to resist temptations. Recharging your willpower. The good news is that willpower can be replenished. Taking breaks, practicing self-care, and ensuring you get enough sleep are some ways to recharge your willpower. Conclusion. Understanding willpower is the first step to harnessing its powerful benefits. By recognizing what willpower is, how it works, and why it's crucial, you're already on your way to enhancing your self-control and achieving your personal goals. Remember, like any skill, willpower can be developed and strengthened with practice. In the next chapter, we will explore the science behind self-control, offering deeper insights into how our brains and bodies work together to regulate our actions. Stay tuned and keep believing in your power to grow. Chapter 2. The Science Behind Self-Control. The Brain and Willpower. Understanding the science behind self-control can be very empowering. At its core, willpower is about managing your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors to achieve your goals. Let's break down how our brain achieves this. Brain regions involved in self-control. Prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex, located right behind your forehead, is like the captain of your brain. It's responsible for making decisions, thinking about the future, and controlling your impulses. Imagine you're at a buffet with delicious, unhealthy desserts. Your prefrontal cortex helps you decide whether to indulge or stick to your healthy eating goals. Amygdala. This small, almond-shaped part of the brain responds to emotions and stress. Think of the amygdala as your brain's alarm system. If you're feeling overwhelmed by work, the amygdala sounds the alarm, which can sometimes lead to stress eating or other impulsive behaviors. Anterior cingulate cortex, ACC. The ACC acts like a mediator between the prefrontal cortex and the amygdala. It helps you detect errors and resolve conflicts. For example, if you're tempted to skip the gym, even though you promised yourself you'd go, the ACC helps you recognize this inner conflict and make a better choice. Neurotransmitters and self-control. Dopamine. Often called the feel-good neurotransmitter, dopamine motivates you to pursue rewards and pleasurable experiences. While it's great for motivation, an imbalance can lead to difficulties in resisting temptations. For instance, the thrill of online shopping can spike your dopamine levels, making it hard to stick to your budget. Serotonin. This neurotransmitter helps regulate mood, appetite, and sleep. Higher serotonin levels can improve your mood and help you resist impulses. Consider how a good night's sleep can make you feel more in control and less prone to snapping at others. Relatable scenarios. Let's use a simple, relatable scenario involving two friends, Lisa and Joe, to illustrate how these brain regions and neurotransmitters work together. Scenario: the tempting dessert. Lisa and Joe decide to go out for lunch. Both have been trying to eat healthier. When they look at the menu, Joe immediately spots the chocolate lava cake and feels an urge to order it. His amygdala, sensing the pleasure of eating the dessert, starts to make his mouth water. Meanwhile, Joe's prefrontal cortex starts thinking about his long-term health goals and the consequences of consuming too much sugar. His anterior cingulate cortex then steps in to mediate this internal struggle. It evaluates Joe's overwhelming desire and the logic behind his health goals. At this moment, neurotransmitters start to play their part. Joe gets a dopamine rush just thinking about the dessert, making it harder for him to resist. However, his serotonin levels are stable because he's been maintaining a balanced diet and sleep schedule, adding to his overall willpower. As Joe debates, Lisa, who also loves chocolate, has a different experience. Her prefrontal cortex is strong today because she meditated in the morning, increasing her focus and self-control. She calmly decides to skip the dessert and suggests sharing a fruit platter instead. Boosting your brain power. Understanding the roles of these brain areas and chemicals can help you improve your self-control. 1. Strengthen your prefrontal cortex. Engage in activities that require focus and discipline like puzzles, reading, or meditation. 2. Manage your amygdala. Practice stress-relieving techniques like deep breathing, mindfulness, or yoga. 3. Boost neurotransmitters. Naturally maintain a balanced diet, exercise regularly, and get adequate sleep. Final thoughts. By understanding the science behind self-control, you can become more aware of why you make certain decisions and how to manage them better. When you recognize the roles of the prefrontal cortex, amygdala, anterior cingulate cortex, and key neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin, you can start to harness their power to enhance your willpower. Think of this knowledge as a toolkit. The next time you're faced with a temptation, whether it's an unhealthy dessert or the allure of skipping a workout, you'll be better equipped to make choices that align with your long-term goals. And remember, every small effort to exercise self-control makes these brain regions stronger, helping you lead a more disciplined and fulfilling life. Chapter 3. Setting Clear Goals. One of the most incredible ways to boost your willpower is to set clear and achievable goals. When you know what you're working towards, it becomes easier to stay focused and motivated. In this chapter, we'll explore the art of setting goals that drive you forward and help you realize your potential. The importance of clear goals. Clear goals give you direction. Think of them as a map guiding you through the journey of life. Without clear goals, you can quickly get lost or distracted. Clear goals help you prioritize your actions, focus your energy, and bolster your sense of purpose. Setting precise goals also provides a measurable way to track your progress and celebrate your achievements. Why goals are essential. Imagine wanting to improve your health. Saying, "I want to be healthier" is too vague. It's like trying to find a destination without knowing the address. Instead, setting a clear goal like, "I want to jog for 30 minutes every morning" gives you a specific target to hit. How to set effective goals. 1. Be specific. Your goals should be clear and well-defined. Instead of saying, "I want to read more," say, "I want to read 1 book each month." This makes it easier to understand exactly what you need to do. 2. Make it measurable. You need a way to track your progress. A measurable goal could be, "I want to save $50 every week," rather than just, "I want to save money." 3. Ensure it's achievable. Your goals should stretch you but also be attainable. It's great to aim high, but setting goals you can realistically achieve is essential to avoid feeling discouraged. For instance, rather than aiming to run a marathon next month if you've never run before, aim to run 5 kilometers first. 4. Be relevant. Your goals should matter to you and relate to your larger life ambitions. If you're aiming to advance in your career, a relevant goal might be, "I want to complete a professional certification course." 5. Set a time frame. Give yourself a deadline. This helps create a sense of urgency and keeps you on track. For example, "I will finish writing my book by December 31st. Practical tips for goal setting. 1. Write them down. Write your goals on paper. Seeing them in writing makes them feel more real and helps you commit them to memory. 2. Break it down. Big goals can be overwhelming. Break them into smaller, manageable steps. If your goal is to lose 20 pounds in 6 months, your smaller goal might be to lose around 3-4 pounds each month. 3. Stay flexible. Life can be unpredictable. Be open to adjusting your goals as needed without feeling like you failed. Flexibility is key to staying on course even when things don't go as planned. Real-life example. Imagine John, who aims to change his career from an accountant to a graphic designer. His initial goal might be, "I want to become a graphic designer." To make this goal clear and achievable, John breaks it down. 1. Specific. "I want to complete a graphic design course." 2. Measurable. "I will finish the course and create a portfolio by the end of the year." 3. Achievable. John checks his schedule and decides it's realistic to study in the evenings. 4. Relevant. Becoming a graphic designer is John's passion and aligns with his interests. 5. Time frame. "I will start the course on January 1st and complete it by December 31st. By breaking down his goal into smaller steps, John feels more motivated and less overwhelmed. Staying motivated. 1. Visualize success. Picture yourself achieving your goal. How will you feel? What will you do next? Visualization can increase your motivation. 2. Celebrate small wins. Recognize and celebrate the small achievements along the way. They build your confidence and keep you motivated. Summary. Setting clear, achievable goals is a powerful tool for enhancing your willpower. By being specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound in your goal-setting process, you set yourself up for success. Remember to write your goals down, break them into smaller steps, and stay flexible. With clear goals guiding your path, you're well on your way to achieving your dreams. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. By setting clear goals, you're taking that first crucial step towards a fulfilling and successful life. Chapter 4. Transforming Negative Thoughts. Imagine a garden filled with vibrant flowers and healthy plants. These plants require good soil, water, and sunlight to thrive. Now picture the same garden, but with weeds growing among the flowers. These weeds take up space, steal nutrients from the soil, and can overshadow the beautiful flowers. Negative thoughts are much like those weeds. If left unchecked, they can overshadow your willpower and hinder personal growth. In this chapter, we will identify these mental weeds and replace them with positive, healthy flowers that boost self-esteem and strengthen willpower. Let's delve into the steps to transform negative thoughts. Step 1. Recognizing negative thoughts. The first step in transforming negative thoughts is to recognize them. Negative thinking often sneaks into our minds without us even realizing it. These thoughts can take various forms, such as self-doubt, fear of failure, or constant worry. Example: imagine you're preparing for a job interview. Instead of focusing on your skills and achievements, you keep thinking, "I'm going to mess this up. Others are better suited for this job than I am." Action: keep a journal for a week. Write down any negative thoughts you notice, even if they seem trivial. This will make you more aware of them. Step 2. Challenging negative thoughts. Once you've identified negative thoughts, the next step is to challenge them. Often these thoughts are based on irrational beliefs or lack of information. Example: after writing down the thought, "I'm going to mess this up," ask yourself, is there evidence that supports this thought? Is there evidence against it? Action: list out facts that counter your negative thoughts. For example, you might write, "I've prepared well for this interview," or "I've successfully completed interviews in the past." Step 3. Replacing negative thoughts. Challenging negative thoughts is crucial, but it's equally important to replace them with positive ones. Example: replace "I'm going to mess this up" with "I'm well prepared and capable. I'll give my best effort." Action: write down a positive thought to counter each negative one you've identified in your journal. Read these positive affirmations daily. Step 4. Practicing positive self-talk. Talking to yourself in a positive way can significantly boost your self-esteem. Imagine encouraging a friend who's feeling down. You deserve the same kind-hearted encouragement from yourself. Example: instead of thinking, "I always make mistakes," replace it with, "Mistakes are opportunities to learn. I'm becoming better each day." Action: practice positive self-talk, especially when you're feeling low. Set reminders on your phone or sticky notes around your workspace with affirmations like, "I am enough," "I can handle this," or "I am improving every day." Step 5. Visualization techniques. Visualization is a powerful tool to convert negative thoughts into positive ones. Visualize yourself succeeding in scenarios where you previously saw failure. Example: if public speaking makes you anxious, picture yourself speaking confidently. Imagine the audience clapping and congratulating you afterward. Action: spend a few minutes each day visualizing successful outcomes in areas where you struggle with negative thoughts. Step 6. Engaging in positive activities. Engaging in activities that make you happy and fulfilled can naturally decrease negative thinking. When you are absorbed in something you enjoy, it's harder for those negative thoughts to creep in. Example: if you enjoy running, go for a run when you find yourself overwhelmed with negative thoughts. The physical activity and the joy will help lift your spirits. Action: make a list of activities you enjoy or that relax you. Schedule time each week to engage in at least one of these activities. Step 7. Seeking professional help. Sometimes negative thoughts can be deeply rooted in past experiences and may require professional guidance to overcome. Example: if you find that despite following steps, you still harbor persistent negative thoughts, consider talking to a therapist or counselor. They can provide strategies and tools tailored for you. Action: don't hesitate to seek help. Remember, asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Transforming negative thoughts is an ongoing process. It's about gradually shifting from a mindset that drags you down to one that lifts you up and propels you towards your goals. Keep practicing these steps, and you will find that your self-esteem and willpower grow day by day. By recognizing, challenging, and replacing negative thoughts, you'll cultivate a mental garden where positive thoughts flourish, providing the foundation for a strong and resilient willpower. Continue nurturing this positive mindset, and you will find yourself better equipped to handle challenges and more motivated to pursue your goals. Remember, it's the collective effect of these small changes that creates a profound transformation in your life's journey. Chapter 5. Building Healthy Habits. Everyone knows the saying, "Old habits die hard." This simple phrase carries a lot of truth about the power of habits in our lives. Habits shape our everyday actions, influence our decisions, and ultimately determine our journey towards success or failure. Understanding the nature of habits is crucial in harnessing your willpower effectively. In this chapter, we will explore how to build new, healthy habits and replace harmful ones with practical strategies and relatable examples. The power of habits. Habits are automatic responses to specific cues or routines that get etched into our brains over time. They simplify our lives by allowing us to perform tasks without the need for conscious effort, like brushing our teeth or driving our usual route home. However, when these behaviors are not aligned with our goals, they can hinder our progress. Imagine a student who, every time she gets stressed with studies, reaches for junk food instead of healthier options. This habit not only impacts her health negatively, but also her ability to concentrate. Understanding habit loops. Charles Duhigg, in his book The Power of Habit, introduces the concept of the habit loop comprising 3 components: cue, routine, and reward. Cue, a trigger that initiates the behavior. Routine, the behavior itself. Reward, the benefit you get from the behavior which reinforces the habit. To change or build a habit, you must first identify these components. Steps to building healthy habits. 1. Identify the cue. Start by recognizing the triggers that prompt your current habits. The more specific you are about the cue, the easier it is to alter the routine. Instead of noticing that you eat unhealthy snacks in the evening, pinpoint that it's the feeling of boredom at 7 p.m. while watching TV that drives you to snack. 2. Change the routine. For instance, if you want to replace evening snacking with a healthier activity, plan a new routine, like preparing a cup of herbal tea or going for a short walk. At first, it might feel unnatural, but consistency is key. 3. Focus on the reward. Understand the rewards you seek. If your snacking is driven by the need to relax, ensure your new routine offers the same reward. The walk might clear your mind and provide relaxation similar to a snack, thereby satisfying the same need. Strategies for effective habit building. Start small. Begin with minor changes that are easy to manage. If exercising more is your goal, start with a 5-minute routine instead of an hour-long session. The key here is consistency. Once the 5 minutes become a habit, gradually increase the time. Use visual reminders. Visual cues can be powerful in habit formation. Placing a water bottle on your desk can remind you to stay hydrated. Setting reminders on your phone to take short breaks can help you build better work habits. Anchor new habits to existing ones. Tie new habits to established routines. For example, if you want to meditate every morning, do it right after brushing your teeth. Linking new habits to existing ones makes the transition smoother. Seek support and accountability. Enlist the help of friends or family to keep you accountable. Sharing your progress and setbacks with them can boost your motivation. A fitness buddy or a regular check-in partner can reinforce your commitments. An example. Let's say you've decided to build a habit of reading more. Here's a practical application of the strategies discussed. 1. Identify the cue. You decide that your cue will be finishing dinner. Every time you finish your meal, it's a signal to pick up a book. 2. Change the routine. Instead of watching TV after dinner, you sit down in your reading nook with your book. 3. Focus on the reward. Notice the enjoyment and relaxation you get from reading. Perhaps it's the feeling of learning something new or simply escaping into a good story. It's natural to face obstacles when building new habits. Maybe you miss a day or fall back into old patterns. Don't be discouraged. Setbacks are part of the process. Reflect on what triggered the setback and adjust your strategies accordingly. Celebrate small victories and keep your focus on the long-term benefits. In the next chapter, we will delve into managing stress and energy, crucial elements that significantly influence your willpower and overall well-being. Chapter 6. Managing Stress and Energy. There are numerous ways to manage stress effectively. A. Deep breathing and meditation. Mike started practicing deep breathing exercises and meditation for just 10 minutes every morning. This helped calm his mind and set a peaceful tone for the day. Find a quiet place, close your eyes and focus on your breath, inhaling deeply and exhaling slowly. B. Physical activity. Regular physical activity like going for a walk, joining a yoga class or playing a sport can significantly reduce stress levels. Mike began jogging after work, which not only helped him relieve stress, but also gave him more energy. C. Time management. Prioritizing tasks and setting clear boundaries can reduce stress. Mike made a to-do list, categorized tasks by importance, and allocated specific time slots for each. He also set a cut-off time in the evening to stop working and relax. D. Socializing. Sometimes spending time with friends and family can be the best cure. Mike started making time for coffee with friends and weekly dinners with family. These interactions helped him feel supported and less stressed. 3. Energy conservation techniques. To maintain strong willpower, it's crucial to conserve energy for the tasks that matter most. Here are a few techniques to help. A. Proper nutrition. Eating a balanced diet ensures that your body has the energy it needs. Mike replaced his fast food lunches with healthier options like salads and proteins. This change made him feel more energetic and less sluggish. B. Adequate sleep. Sleep is essential for recharging your body and mind. Aim for 7-8 hours of sleep each night. Mike started setting a regular bedtime and creating a relaxing pre-sleep routine, which improved the quality of his sleep. C. Taking breaks. Continuous work without breaks can lead to burnout. Mike adopted the Pomodoro technique. He worked for 25 minutes and then took a 5-minute break. This improved his productivity while maintaining his energy levels. 4. Applying the techniques in real life. Let's look at another example. Rahul, a university student who juggled classes, part-time work and social activities. Rahul often felt exhausted and found it hard to stay motivated. Meditation and deep breathing. Rahul started his day with a simple deep breathing exercise. Within a week, he noticed a significant reduction in his stress levels. B. Physical activity. He joined a dance class, which became a fun way to get exercise and relieve stress. It also provided a social outlet, which helped him feel more fulfilled. Methods to improve focus. 1. Mindfulness meditation. What it is. Mindfulness meditation involves paying full attention to the present moment. You observe your thoughts without judging them. How to practice. Find a quiet place to sit. Close your eyes and take deep breaths. Focus on your breath. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath. Example. Imagine you're working on a big project at work. Instead of stressing about the deadline, take a 5-minute mindfulness break. Focus solely on your breathing. This can clear your mind and renew your focus on the task. What it is: a time management method that breaks work into intervals, usually 25 minutes followed by a short break. How to practice: set a timer for 25 minutes. Focus solely on your task during this period. When the timer goes off, take a 5-minute break. Example: you're studying for an exam. Set your timer and concentrate on studying one chapter for 25 minutes. After 25 minutes, reward yourself with a 5-minute break to stretch or have a snack. 2. Environment optimization. Create a productive workspace. What it is: organize your workspace to eliminate distractions and increase efficiency. How to practice: keep your desk clean and clutter-free. Remove non-essential items that can distract you, like your phone. Example: if working in a crowded cafe distracts you, find a quiet spot in a library or at home where you can fully immerse yourself in your work. Simple exercises to practice. 1. Daily focus ritual. Choose a simple daily task like washing dishes. Practice focusing entirely on this task. Pay attention to the feel of the water, the texture of the dishes, and the sound of the running tap. Train your mind to stay present. 2. Visualization. Close your eyes and visualize completing a task successfully. See yourself overcoming obstacles and staying concentrated. This mental rehearsal strengthens your focus and boosts your confidence. Practical tips. Stay physically active. Physical exercise boosts your brain's ability to concentrate. Incorporate regular workouts into your routine. Get sufficient sleep. Lack of sleep can impair your attention span and decrease focus. Aim for 7-9 hours of sleep each night. Practice gratitude. Start your day by jotting down 3 things you're grateful for. A positive mindset can enhance your willingness to focus and concentrate. Conclusion. Improving your focus and concentration is an ongoing practice, requiring mindfulness, effective time management, and a conducive environment. By integrating these strategies, you are not only boosting your willpower, but also paving the way for sustained personal growth and success. Remember, every small step counts. Start practicing today and witness the transformation in your ability to concentrate and achieve your goals. Chapter 8. Fostering Motivation and Resilience. Understanding and harnessing motivation is vital for willpower. Motivation is the inner drive that pushes you to pursue your goals, and resilience is what keeps you moving forward, even when times get tough. This chapter will provide you with practical techniques to stay motivated and build resilience. Let's explore some inspiring stories and actionable advice to help boost your motivation and perseverance. Discovering your why. The first step in fostering motivation is understanding why you want to achieve your goals. Your why is the reason that drives you. Example: imagine a young woman named Alice who wants to run a marathon. Her why could be to honor her late father, who was also a runner. Every time she feels like giving up during her practice runs, she reminds herself of her father and why she's doing this. Actionable advice. Identify your why. Take some time to think deeply about why your goals matter to you. Write it down and keep it somewhere visible. Visual reminders. Create visual aids like vision boards or sticky notes to constantly remind you of your why. Setting smaller milestones. Big goals can sometimes feel overwhelming. Breaking them down into smaller, manageable tasks can make the journey less daunting and more achievable. Example: Jack has always wanted to write a novel but gets discouraged by the sheer length of the book. By setting smaller milestones like writing a chapter each month, he finds it easier to stay on track. Actionable advice. Break down goals. Divide your main goal into smaller, actionable steps. Celebrate each small victory to keep yourself motivated. Mini rewards. Treat yourself whenever you achieve a milestone. It could be something small like a favorite treat or a relaxing evening. Embracing failure as a learning tool. Failure is not the end. It's a stepping stone to success. Resilience builds when we learn from our failures instead of being defeated by them. Example: Ethan, an aspiring entrepreneur, launched his first business, but it failed. Instead of giving up, he analyzed what went wrong and started a new venture with the lessons he learned. This time he succeeded. Actionable advice. Analyze failures. When you experience setbacks, instead of getting frustrated, ask yourself what you can learn from the situation. Stay positive. Maintain a positive mindset. Remind yourself that each failure is bringing you one step closer to success. Surrounding yourself with positive influences. The people you spend time with can significantly affect your motivation. Positive, supportive relationships can bolster your resilience. Example: Maya has a group of friends who encourage and support her quest to become a professional artist. They offer constructive feedback and celebrate her progress, helping her to stay motivated. Actionable advice. Support network. Build a network of friends, family, or mentors who encourage and inspire you. Positive environment. Engage in communities or groups that share your goals and can offer support. Practicing self-compassion. Being kind to yourself during tough times can enhance both your motivation and resilience. Self-compassion allows you to be patient with yourself and recognize that setbacks are part of the journey. Example: Leo, a student, used to be very hard on himself for every small mistake he made. By practicing self-compassion and understanding that he's human, he became more motivated and less stressed, improving his academic performance. Actionable advice. Self-affirmation. Practice self-affirmations to boost your confidence and motivation. Forgive yourself. Understand that making mistakes is a natural part of learning. Forgive yourself and move forward. Staying physically and mentally fit. Physical health and mental well-being are closely linked to motivation and resilience. A healthy body and mind can significantly enhance your drive and perseverance. Example: Emma found that exercising regularly, eating well, and practicing meditation improved her focus and energy levels, keeping her motivated to pursue her career goals. Actionable advice. Exercise regularly. Engage in physical activities that you enjoy. Healthy diet. Maintain a balanced diet rich in nutrients. Mindfulness practices. Incorporating mindfulness practices like meditation or yoga can improve mental well-being. Conclusion. Motivation and resilience are not traits that people are simply born with. They are skills that can be developed and nurtured. By discovering your why, setting smaller milestones, embracing failure as a learning tool, surrounding yourself with positive influences, practicing self-compassion, and staying physically and mentally fit, you can enhance your ability to stay motivated and resilient. Remember, every great achievement starts with the belief that it's possible, and the persistence to keep going even when the road gets tough. Stay motivated, stay resilient, and keep pushing forward. The journey may be challenging, but the rewards are always worth it. Chapter 9. Nurturing Relationships for Support. The Power of Positive Connections. In our journey towards greater willpower and self-control, we often forget that we don't have to go it alone. Surrounding ourselves with supportive, positive relationships is crucial for our success. Just as a sturdy bridge helps us cross a river, strong relationships help us navigate the challenges of life. Let's explore how we can cultivate these relationships and understand how they can uplift and reinforce our willpower. The role of relationships in willpower. You might ask, how do relationships influence my willpower? Think of it this way. When you connect with others on a meaningful level, you create a network that provides encouragement, accountability, and wisdom. Good friends, family members, and mentors can remind you of your goals, provide useful advice, or simply be there to listen when you're struggling. Let me share a story to illustrate this. Imagine a young man named John who wanted to quit smoking. John had tried to quit several times but always relapsed. One day he joined a support group for people trying to do the same. There he met Brian, someone who had successfully quit smoking a year ago. Brian's encouragement, practical tips and shared experiences became an invaluable resource for John, helping him finally overcome his habit. Without this supportive relationship, John might still be struggling. Cultivating supportive relationships. Building and nurturing supportive relationships doesn't happen overnight, but it's incredibly rewarding. Here are some practical steps to get started. 1. Be genuine. Authenticity attracts authentic people. Be yourself and don't be afraid to share your struggles and triumphs. Open up about your goals and the reasons behind them. 2. Listen actively. Good relationships are a two-way street. Practice active listening. Truly hear what the other person is saying without planning your next response. This fosters trust and mutual respect. 3. Offer support. Be supportive when others need you. Give them the encouragement and help they seek. This creates a strong foundation for mutual support. 4. Seek out positive influences. Surround yourself with people who inspire you. Find friends or mentors who have achieved what you aim for or who live their lives in a way you admire. They can provide valuable guidance and encouragement. Leveraging support for willpower. Relationships can be a powerful tool for maintaining and increasing your willpower. Here are a few ways to leverage these relationships effectively. Accountability partners. An accountability partner is someone who checks in on your progress and helps hold you responsible for your commitments. If you want to build a new habit or break a bad one, having someone to keep you accountable can be incredibly effective. It's like having a workout buddy who motivates you to show up at the gym even when you don't feel like it. Emotional support. Life can get tough, and during difficult times your willpower can falter. Having someone to lean on emotionally can recharge your resolve and give you the strength to keep going. Knowing that there's someone who believes in you can be a game changer. Sharing resources and tips. Friends and family can share useful resources, tips, and strategies that you might not have considered. Whether it's a book recommendation, a helpful article, or practical advice, these shared resources can enhance your journey. Real-life example, Carla and Mia. Carla and Mia were both trying to write their first books, but found it challenging to stay motivated on their own. Deciding to support each other, they set up weekly coffee meetings to share their progress and discuss their writing. These sessions provided them with valuable feedback, kept them on track, and offered emotional support during frustrating times. Their friendship not only boosted their willpower, but also made the journey more enjoyable and less lonely. The ripple effect of positive relationships. Beyond individual benefits, nurturing positive relationships has a ripple effect. When you support others, you create a culture of cooperation and mutual aid. This culture can extend to other areas of your life, fostering a more resilient and willpower-strong community. This interconnected support network can bring about positive changes not just for you, but for everyone involved. Taking the first step. The first step towards building supportive relationships may be daunting, but it's worth it. Whether you reach out to an old friend, join a new club, or simply make more time for the important people in your life, these small steps can create significant positive changes. Conclusion. Supportive relationships act as a vital pillar in enhancing our willpower and self-control. Be proactive in nurturing these connections and don't be afraid to lean on them when needed. Just as the tallest trees sustain each other in a forest, we too thrive best when supported by a strong network of relationships. By creating and maintaining these meaningful connections, you'll find that your journey towards greater willpower becomes not just achievable, but also inspiring and fulfilling. So, let's reach out, connect, and lift each other up, for together we are stronger. Chapter 10. Creating a Balanced Life. Balance is not something you find, it's something you create. Creating a balanced life isn't about perfecting every aspect of it. Instead, it's about orchestrating the various components of your life so that they complement and support each other. In this chapter, we're going to tie everything together: your goals, habits, relationships, and mental well-being, to help you sustain strong willpower long-term. 1. Defining balance. We cannot solely focus on one area of our life and ignore the others. Balance means giving appropriate time and energy to each aspect of your life, such as work, family, health, and personal growth. Imagine your life as a car. If one tire is flat, the journey is bumpy and difficult. All parts need to be in good shape for a smooth ride. 2. Prioritizing what's important. Think about what truly matters to you. Is it spending time with family, advancing in your career, or taking care of your health? List down your priorities. When you know what's important, it becomes easier to allocate your time and energies accordingly. Example. Consider Alex, who found himself stretched thin. He spent all his time at work, and his health and family life were suffering. Realizing this, he wrote down his priorities. 1. Health. 2. Family. 3. Career. 4. Hobbies. With these priorities in mind, Alex started going to the gym in the mornings, having dinners with his family, and dedicating specific hours at work. He also reserved weekends for his hobbies. This shift helped him feel more balanced and content. 3. Building routine and structure. Creating a daily routine might sound restrictive, but it actually gives you more freedom. It ensures that you are providing time for your priorities. Break down your day and allocate specific times for different activities. Example. Emma starts her day with a morning jog for physical health. She then spends focused hours on work, followed by quality time with her kids in the evening. By night, she allocates time for reading and winding down. Over time, this routine became second nature, fostering a sense of balance while achieving her goals. 4. Recharging your mind and body. Your body and mind are invaluable assets. They need rest and rejuvenation to perform optimally. This means getting enough sleep, eating well-balanced meals, and taking breaks to avoid burnout. 5. Setting boundaries. One crucial part of maintaining balance is setting boundaries. Learn to say no to unnecessary commitments that drain your energy and divert you from your goals. Define what's acceptable in your personal and professional life and stick to them. Example. John, a graphic designer, used to accept all freelance work that came his way, leading to late nights and stress. By setting boundaries and accepting only the work he could handle, he improved his well-being and efficiency while still enjoying his job. 6. Continuous reflection and adjustment. Life changes constantly, and so does what balance looks like for you. Regularly reflect on your life. Are you devoting time to the right priorities? Are you feeling overwhelmed in any particular area? Adjust your routine and habits as needed. Actionable strategy. Set aside time at the end of each week to reflect. Write down what worked, what didn't, and how you can improve for the upcoming week. This will help you stay on track and maintain balance long term. 7. Inspirational stories. Lisa, a nurse, felt drained and disconnected from her family. By reprioritizing her health and family time, she reduced her work hours and started yoga for stress relief. She now feels more balanced and happier, attributing her regained energy to well-distributed attention across different life areas. Jason was a tech entrepreneur who realized that his constant focus on work was affecting his mental health. Incorporating meditation and a hobbies night into his weekly schedule provided him the mental rest he needed, making him more effective and creative in his work. 8. Final thoughts. Creating a balanced life is a continuous journey, not a destination. As you strive to integrate all these strategies, clarifying your goals, cultivating positive thoughts, nurturing habits, managing stress, enhancing focus, embracing a supportive network, and reflecting regularly, you'll find that your willpower strengthens and sustains over time. Balance gives you the space and support needed to pursue your aspirations without compromising your well-being. Remember, every small step counts and contributes to the harmony and strength of your willpower. Embrace the process, adjust when necessary, and cherish the balance you create along your journey. A balanced life is a fulfillment of your roles while nurturing your own emotional, physical, and mental well-being. We have come to the end of this book. I want to extend my deepest gratitude to you for joining us today to absorb the wisdom of this incredible audiobook. Your desire to grow, to seek wisdom, and to spread positive energy truly makes this world a better place. We are incredibly grateful to have you as part of our community. By tuning into our audiobooks, you are not only enriching your own life, but also contributing to a ripple effect of positivity that can touch countless others. Your commitment to self-growth is both commendable and essential in these times. Remember, the power to change the world begins within each of us. We encourage you to comment below with your top learnings from this book. Let us know what resonated with you the most, and more importantly, which lessons you are planning to implement in your life. By openly declaring the new habits and principles you wish to adopt, you not only create accountability for yourself, but also inspire others in our community to strive for similar growth. Remember, sharing your breakthroughs and goals fosters a supportive network that can help you stay on track. Together, we can build an empowering circle of accountability, motivation, and success. Once again, thank you for being here, for investing in yourself, and for helping us spread positivity. Until next time, stay inspired, stay positive, and keep shining.